Is there a Democratic Party, or has it been hijacked by the extreme left? Is there still a Democratic Party? Because let me tell you,
I can say the exact same thing, and it's not even a question. The Republican Party has been hijacked by not even the extreme right, by Trumpism, which isn't even right. I mean, a lot of it is like it's just a cult about one guy. I wouldn't call it right to be so loving of Russia. Russia? Republicans love Russia now? They're always sucking Russia's dick on Fox News? That isn't right-wing. That's crazy because the leader of their party's crazy.
Dr. Phil doesn't hold back as he unloads on the woke, crazy, psychotic left-wing party, and Bill Maher gets so offended by it that he actually starts freaking out on his own show. So this is the truth that Bill Maher doesn't want to hear, but Dr. Phil is giving it to him. Doggy style? That's weird. Anyways, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you like it, and I hope you subscribe because I post 2 new videos every single day. Like it, comment, share a friend. You know, the YouTube algorithm hates truth tellers like me, so help a girl out, but let's get into it.
Or has it been hijacked by the extreme left? Is there still a Democratic Party? Because let me tell you,
I can say the exact same thing, and it's not even a question. The Republican Party has been hijacked by not even the extreme right, by Trumpism, which isn't even right. I mean, a lot of it is like it's just a cult about one guy. I wouldn't call it right to be so loving of Russia. Russia? Republicans love Russia now? They're always sucking Russia's dick on Fox News? That isn't right-wing. That's crazy because the leader of their party's crazy.
If
A long moment of silence.
the Democratic Party of 20, 30 years ago is not like the Democratic Party today.
True, and for Bill Maher to try to debate that point is psychotic. Come on. Are you just proving yourself out to be a blatant liar, or are you that dumb? Which is it, Bill? Which is it?
Where's the Republican?
I was going to say that next.
No, I agree.
Same thing.
No, I agree. Yes.
Because I truly am apolitical. I vote for people and policies, not parties. But if I had to describe myself historically, I would say I've always been a social democrat and a financial Republican.
Do you ever have a Jewish girlfriend? You were very pro-Israel there a minute ago.
No, I don't think so.
No?
Based? I mean, if you guys have been watching my YouTube channel, you are well aware that I really can't stand people that are like, I'm an independent thinker. I vote based on the party issues and not party alignment. It's like, no, you lean one way or the other. We all know Bill Maher leans left, and we all know Dr. Phil leans right? Can we stop pretending here? Can we stop it for the love of God?
But like I say, I've been with the same woman 50 plus years.
Right.
So it's been a long time.
Okay. Jewish mistress?
That was a loaded question.
Really? I didn't think so.
Very clear no.
I know.
Very clear no. But I'm just saying we've got to do something here that, independent of who gets elected president, this country's got to wake up and start being more self-determining than depending on who's in office. And if you've got idiots out there that aren't putting America first, we got to kick their ass to the curb.
Okay.
It's just, I don't care, Republican or Democrat.
Did Dr. Phil just say America first? By the way, guys, if you're still watching, comment down below America first and like this video because that's how we help boost this in the algorithm. But yeah, okay, Dr. Phil, you little MAGA Republican. I see you. I see you.
Democrat, we got to kick their ass to the curb. We can't.
I'm going to move today, guys, okay? Bear with me. Bear with me.
Can't have those people contaminating and poisoning the ideology.
But see, the Democratic Party is better at self-correcting. Like,
what are you talking about, you delusional fool?
Kamala, her speech at the convention was very pro-American. I mean, if you told me that Kamala Harris would be the presidential candidate 6 months ago, and that I accepted that and then said, okay, and she's going to use the word privilege in her acceptance speech, I would have thought it would have been about white privilege and all that bullshit that they're always on about. Not that it's all bullshit, but it bugs me. I mean, they just go overboard. But that's not what her speech was about. She said it's a privilege to be an American, which is music to my ears.
Well,
Like
you know,
that.
Yeah, because she's pandering to the middle because everyone's biggest critiques of Kamsuala is not just that she's a whore, that and the fact that she's would be the most progressive left-wing lunatic bitch of a president ever, and also a bitch, literally a whore bitch.
That's what that party needs to hear.
you don't think
That-
she wrote that speech, do you?
I don't, what politician
She would never win the Democratic primary running on that campaign. That's the natural campaign strategy. You go to the fringes during the primary season, and then you go to the middle during the general election. Hello, this ain't rocket science, buddy.
writes their own speech? Maybe Obama. But who gives a shit? She said it. That's what matters. She said it. She gets it. And and by the way, immigrants get that. She's from immigrant stock. They get that. You're lucky to be here because you could be there where you walked 1,000 miles to get away from. That's one reason why they don't turn on Trump in the way the Democrats would like them to. Trump's popularity keeps going up with immigrants because when he says things like rapists, yeah, that's out of line, but they come from shithole countries.
Wow, I've never heard a worse Donald Trump impression ever before in my entire life.
Shit. They're like, fucking right, we came from a shithole country. Why do you think we swam here through shark-infested waters or whatever the fuck they did? We did it because we came from a shithole country. This man speaks the truth. And now we're not in a shithole country. And, you know, I mean, there are more inspiring slogans than we're not a shithole country, but I mean,
That's a start.
it's a start. And there's too much about this country that does resemble a third world country, not least of which is an wannabe autocrat who does not believe in conceding elections. That's certainly a mark of a third world country.
Oh my gosh, give me a break.
But, you know, in general, the America is good, especially compared to the way the rest of the world acts. I feel like the Democrats have gotten back on that message. They're back on that page. Whereas the Republicans, to your point about, like, don't change. Okay, everybody at the Democratic convention who spoke was part of the tradition of the Democratic center. Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, Obama. The Republicans had nobody pre-Trump. George Bush, no Mitt Romney, nobody representing McCain. It's like that Republican Party didn't exist before Trump because they're not on board with the cult leader. So there is a difference.
What do you think America is going to do when they have time to figure out all of the people that lied about Biden's condition? All the people around him that lied about his condition.
Not me. I kept doing jokes about it, and people would say to me, and they'd stop me in restaurants and say, Bill, stop doing those jokes about Biden. You're helping Trump. And I'd be like, right, like no one would notice otherwise.
Yeah.
Like I'm the guy who spilled the beans about Biden being old.
That's the last thing that helped Trump because it made him run against somebody else.
It's amazing how well this turned out for the Democrats. I mean, if they hadn't had the early debate, Biden would be the candidate. The fact that they had that debate, which never happened before, nobody ever had a debate in June. That was the dumbest thing that they could have done, because once the Democrats saw it, and the Democrats, for once in their lives, got their shit together fast, and they were like, oh, okay, out with the old, in with the new.
So what are you going to do if Trump wins?
Nothing. Going on with my show and making jokes at his expense every week. And that's why.
All right, we're going to cut it off there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. You know, Bill Maher definitely gets offended. He can't wrap his small little head brain around the idea that Democrats are not accountable. They suck. Kamala sucks. And that's it. Adios.